everybody. So in this video I wanted to do a review of my TideWe turkey vest after using it for an entire turkey season and give you my honest opinion on this. I've worn lots of turkey vests over the years. I've been turkey hunting for over 10 years now, and without a doubt this is one of the most comfortable turkey vests I've ever used in my life. It doesn't matter what the tree's like, what the stump is like, what the log is like, what the ground is like. When you sit down in this turkey vest, you are good to go. And you can just about within 5 minutes fall asleep every time you sit down if you don't have a bird gobbling in your face. One of the things that I want to show you as to why this is so comfortable is this padding on the back. So this has a frame in the back of it that if you watch my setup video of this from last spring, you can see when I set this frame up. Let me put this down. So this also has magnets, so you don't have to clip it up every time you're done using it. It'll stay up just like that, just by the magnets. And the butt pad is extremely thick, as you can see right there. It's got waterproof rubber lining on the bottom, so if the ground's wet, your butt's not gonna soak up all the wetness from the ground through this butt pad. And this frame is what the game changer of this vest is, in my opinion. When you sit down, you just put this out a little bit, and these conform to the lay of the ground, so no matter what it is, you can adjust this to how you want it. You know, if you want these things to go out farther so you get more of a lean, you can pop them out just like that, or you can one of the nice things is if the ground's uneven, say there's like a root coming off a tree, you can extend one and you can keep this one short, so you can offset the difference, if you know what I mean by how I'm saying that. You can pop these back down just like that. You have a nice pocket right here, right where the TideWe logo is. This is where I always put my pen and zip ties. I'll show you what I got in there. I got a couple zip ties, a pen for filling out my tag and my harvest info. I've even got a jackknife in there to cut out the dates on my tag. And that's got a Velcro connection right there, it Velcros. In New York State, you have to show a back tag, so this is where I always place my back tag too, so it's visible on the back side there. Let's get into, I'm just going to put it right on so it's easier for you guys. All these straps are extremely adjustable too, so if it's a cold morning and you're wearing a few layers, you can adjust those straps and give you a little bit more room than you would normally have. So you've got tons and tons of pockets on the front that are extremely easily accessible. Obviously, these are where your pot calls are. I have 2 pot calls in here. This one right here, this was actually made by Matthew's Custom Game Calls for me. He put my logo on there, and the call sounds really good. It's exceptional. This is where I put my striker sticks, are in there. That call sounds really, really good. If you guys are interested in any of Matthew's custom game calls, I'll put a link to his site in the description of this video. He just made this for me and sent it to me in the mail, and I've been super happy with it, and I've called in a lot of turkeys using that call. They fit into these pockets great, and on the front of these pockets you have smaller pockets where I put like my steel wool or my sandpaper to rough up my pot calls or my striker sticks. So there's another pot call in there. And here I have my owl hooter. Have some extra mouth calls in there as well. So on this side I showed you I have multiple striker sticks, and they actually have slots that you can put them in there. I just put them in there loose so they're easier to grab. Right here is a spot for your box call, but I don't use a box call very often unless I'm with Chaz. Chaz is a professional box caller, so I let him do the work with that. But this is my thermocell. The thermocell fits perfect in there. And you can tighten it up or loosen it up with this strap right here. And this has a magnet latch on the top that closes down on it. So you have another big pocket right here that you have ammo slots. I have a crow call and a flashlight in the big part of that pocket. And then you have another pocket right here on the inside, which you can, I actually have like my GoPros, my Tacticam, different camera mounts that I stick right in here because they're super easily accessible. If I get a bird going and I'm in a hurry and I get that sat down at a tree, I can reach in there and grab my GoPro and stick it on or whatnot super fast. Okay, let's get over here. This is where I have my ammunition at. I have 3 rounds right there and a couple in the bottom. I also have a lens cloth on this zipper right here so I can clean off the lens of my cameras if I need to. Here's the big pocket. Sometimes the most important. I got all my TP stuff in there for backwoods emergencies because they happen every once in a while. Let's see, am I missing anything on here? All the clips are super strong. Let's open up into here. So you have a couple more spots for your mouth calls that you can stick right in here. I'm using Cluck custom calls this year. They are awesome mouth calls. I just did a video previous to this one if you guys want to check them out. Those are the mouth calls I'm going to be using this year. You have big pockets on the inside right here, and this is where I keep my thermocell stuff. I have extra thermocell packets and butane in that pocket, and there's another little pocket right there that I have an extra battery for my red dot on my shotgun. So you have all the room in the world in this turkey vest, and it's all super handy, easily accessible, and honestly it's one of the best. It is the best turkey vest I've ever used. I have nothing but good things to say about this. Like I said from the beginning, one of my favorite parts is this back frame. It doesn't matter where you sit, you're always extremely comfortable with this. It's breathable as well, so if you're walking a lot of miles, this thing doesn't get sweaty and soak up your sweat. It stays dry, air gets through it. Overall, the best turkey vest on the market for the price, in my opinion. If you guys are interested in one of these, use my code KEO16 and that'll get you 16% off this turkey vest on TideWe.com. And quite frankly, if you guys are interested in anything else, they've got all kinds of great products on there. That code will work for any purchase you make. So if you're looking for a rangefinder, a trail camera, waterproof jacket, a heated jacket, rain gear, boots, you name it, they've got it pretty much all on there. And if you use the code KEO16 at checkout, you'll get 16% off and save yourself some money. So if you have any questions about this turkey vest, put them in the comment section below and I'll be glad to answer them. I used this for a whole year and I can't wait to use it again this year. Thanks for watching, everybody.